something that was requested by people on YouTube. And I just kind of wanted to go through the history of League. I think that it's pretty interesting to go look at the old times and see how things really were. So yeah, we're gonna go into it. So this is gonna be, to me at the time, these were the matches that made me want to be a pro player. At this point, I was just pretty much a high rated solo queue player, and I watched these matches and it made me want to be a fucking pro player. So we're gonna start with, I picked out 3 matches to watch from the season 1 World Championships, which were super fucking hype. This was like the first big tournament. The prize pool was 50K for first, so it was like 10,000 a piece, which was insane because before this, the World Cyber Games was the only live tournament beforehand, and the winner of that got like $2,000 split 5 ways. So it's $400 a person, but you got a free trip to compete in the World Cyber Games. I forget if they were in LA or San Francisco or something like that, but that was the absolute peak of being a League competitor. So this was actually insane that this tournament ended up happening. And while I was going through, there's a few things that you should know. So a couple narratives that came from this. Shushay was just considered the best player in the world. I don't know if you guys know who Shushay was. Born in 1989. He's even older than me, but he was considered the best player in the world. He started playing Alistar mid with Lichbane. He played Alistar mid, Brand, and Gragas. Those were like his most played champions. Fnatic obviously ended up winning this tournament, but it was really interesting to see how they crammed, in 3 days, they crammed an entire tournament with a group stage and a double elimination bracket. This was the absolute most janky thing you will ever see in your entire fucking life. By the way, people were disconnecting from games on stage and the game wouldn't stop. There was no way to pause the game. If you disconnected on LAN, you just had to play 4v5. And then when your player reconnected, he would be like 7 levels down and he would just have to play the game. That's just how this used to work. It was hood. All right, I'm trying to find 720p games, and I found a couple. So this is one that I wanted to start with. This was CLG versus Fnatic in the second game. This game was huge because up until this point, CLG was just considered the absolute best team in the world. That was just what the narrative was. Big Fat GG was considered the best mid laner in the world, best player in the world, and they were the winners of like all the major tournaments before that. So this was pretty insane to see CLG actually not perform. So let's get into it. You had to ban hotshots in Italy. So there's the Alistar ban against Shushay. AP mid Alistar. That's a mid lane ban, by the way. TF banned against Big Fat GG. So this was one of Big Fat GG's best champions. He was like the god TF player. Had to ban it versus him. Rumble ban. Rumble was a new champion at this point. This is like right when Rumble came out and it was super broken. I think it was pretty much a must ban on blue side. Your ulti had initial damage at that point. So when you Rumble ulted somebody, there was like a nuke that started it and then it burned. Like Rumble is still OP for years, even without having the nuke at the beginning of the ult. But this is when it did like 150 damage on impact. It had impact damage. Onivia banned. This is just overall a strong pick by GG. And GG was generally the mid laner, but the one thing you have to understand about this tournament is everyone swapped lanes all the time, except for European teams. NA teams would full swap. So you'd have like kha'zix playing Aurelio one game, and then the next game he'd play an AD carry. Rainman would play Teemo bot lane. Sometimes there'd be double bruiser bot lane. And the main narrative of this tournament, and something that we still do today that was started back then, was AD and support bot lane. This was Europe's main tech. AD and support bot lane. We didn't do this in NA. In NA, bot lane was just a duo lane. You'd play like random kill lanes. You play Jarvan Zin. You'd play like Garen Janna. You'd play Cho'Gath bot lane with like a support. You would like Taric Cho'Gath, Taric Sion. There was all these different picks that we had bot lane that other regions didn't do. And Fnatic was just like 80 support bot is always best. And they did it every single time. The Nunu pick, pretty interesting. Nunu was not like, so there was only a few junglers at this point that were playable in North America. So in North America, like you would have Nocturne, which was really OP. I think it just came. Oh, actually, I think it came out at the next tournament. But Nocturne was coming in around this time. I think it was actually released before these games, but maybe it wasn't available yet at the tournament. Eve was like pretty much like a meme champion. It was considered a jungler. You had Lee Sin, which had just came out, which I think no one really played because it was probably in a really bad state right now. But the main champions that were jungled at this tournament were like Warwick, Nunu, Amumu. In the end, like I think there was a little bit of GP jungle back then, but no one was playing it here. And the thing that Europe did was Europe actually started using some different champions that we didn't play much of. So Nunu, Jarvan, Rammus was a few of the champions that they played that NA players just didn't play. So they actually were way more open-minded with what was possibly jungleable. Whereas in North America, it was so hard to clear your jungle with those champs that we just thought it wasn't viable at all. Okay, so Warwick and Annie. So you'll see this in the game. But when CLG played Annie, they would put Elements mid. So Elements would be the mid laner, and then Gigi would play bot lane, and then Chauster would go support. So normally, I think their most common setup was Chauster as AD carry, and then you'd have Elements at support and Gigi mid. But when they got Annie, when Annie was open, then Elements would be the mid lane Annie player, because that was what he was known for back in the day. He was just one of like the Annie gods. And here it is. This is a surprising pick. Gragas mid. People didn't know about it back then. And now they do. All right. And then last pick, Caitlyn, and Gigi's going to be playing Caitlyn. All right, let's get into the game. Holy. The mana crystal start mid lane. But yeah, back then, Doran's Ring, people didn't like starting with it because Doran's Ring cost 500 gold, which means that you couldn't go any pots. So you could only really go Doran's Ring with champions that had sustain in their kits. And Annie would just go for a Sapphire Crystal start because you'd build Rod of Ages, because Rod of Ages was considered really OP. Vladimir with the boots start top. Boots used to cost 350 back then. Get to the actual part of the game. Minions spawned way later, by the way. Minions spawned at 130, I believe.
Yeah, it really matters how your jungle's going through.
And both junglers start on rates because buffs didn't spawn until 2 minutes, I believe, or like 155.
Around the map, as we said, you know, you're not going to have the full item build as you're in the jungle.
People are literally, this is how hard jungle was, bro. Junglers were f***ing oppressed. Jungle was such a f***ing hard role to clear. Look, he can't even aggro it. Jungle was such a hard role to clear that 2 people would leash for you. Two people would leash for you, bro. It was so rough. So Warwick started raids, then did golems, then blue, recalled, and now he's going to his red. Think about how long it used to take you to do a camp, bro. It took so long to do a camp.
Oh, now Nunu coming in from behind.
The observer cursor on the minimap. Yep, that's how it is.
Warwick at the same time also waiting.
Oh, the counter gank.
Oh, I think this is probably... This could be dire for... No.
Look at the queue. Look at the Warwick queue. It's from so far away. Holy moly. Swain was a counter to Vladimir back then too. We just didn't know it yet. Look at the CS of top. Wait, look at the CS of top. Chaucer's got 12 CS at 6 minutes. He was one of the best players in the world. Look at Peke just freezing. This is some like tech that like people didn't even know about. I mean, he's not like completely freezing, but he's not hard pushing. I think in NA we didn't even know that freezing existed. It's so funny. And I expect I could have obviously kept this here for all of eternity, but he just decides like, nah, bro, we'll just push it. Dragon's up. No one knew to like do dragon. It was just like people would just do random things throughout the game. Oh my god, he's still freezing. He's figured out the tech. Chaucer's 20 CS at 10 minutes. 20 CS at 10, and people just didn't even know about it. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, this game was an elimination game, by the way. Loser of this is out of the tournament, and CLG was massive favorites.
There was an early dragon from Fnatic, and
early dragon. 12 minutes in, guys. We got an early dragon coming in. Respect.
Look at that, dragon's doing too much damage, and I think, oh god, is Silent gonna go down?
Oh god. Oh no, it's too rough.
Continuing the fight, a great ult from Sona.
Beke's here.
To take down Saintfish as well. Will he get away? The Ash Arrow does not crit enough. Can she get a volley through the wall? And she's stopped by a Caitlyn trap. Beautiful placement by Caitlyn there with that last.
All right, let's see it, Shushay. Best player in the world. Boom, because he hits those. That's why he was the best. All right, Shushay in the. Oh my god, can he one-shot them? Level 11 to level 7 Janna. He can one-shot this.
Transfusion going down into Swain.
Oh! Oh, he eased the minion, misses the Q. Okay, got the flash. Worth. Well played, Shushay. That was the literal GOAT. By this point, he was the literal GOAT.
Going for the ultimate. Annie's right there. Could they get the Tibbers drop? But Nunu able to get away.
All right. Worth? No, that was GOAT. They hit the arrow. Oh my god, they were too good. Fnatic was just too insane. That's world champion shit right there. You see that coordination? Never before seen stuff. This is a big lead. Fnatic's got a big lead. They're smurfing. Oh wait, he just got ulted. Oh, the flash ulti from Saint. This was the tech back then.
Almost taking on top turret, but oh, I think he's gonna be fine. Yeah, he has his ulti.
Damn, the insta ult. The insta Gragas ult back then. If you put it on yourself, it was purely instant. So Baron spawned at 15 minutes back then too. I remember in season 4 we had a tech where we would do Baron. Oh, the flash ulti! This is the combo. Oh my God! This is why CLG was the best. This is why they were the goats.
CLG able to get a huge amount of damage out. And it looks
of course, no one's blocking that. Who cares?
Oh
my God! Wait, Xuxie's just going off.
Swain able to make it. They're able to, however, take out one more up top. Caitlyn falls to the ground. A 2v1 situation. Does Xuxie have enough to move out?
The flash! She's out.
And a blood scent from Warwick. Swain coming back in, has enough mana to ult and can definitely do some damage if they turn around and want to fight.
That was barely won by CLG. Death Cap first for Xuxie. He's huge. How much did Death Cap used to cost? Like 4K gold? Something insane like that. The trip down memory lane, bro. Teams had no idea what to do at this point. Everyone just grouped up as 5 and went mid. Oh, they're looking for the fight. They're not even going to run behind them.
Big Fat LP taking down the turret with his team. Will they choose to go down? Warwick actually going.
Warwick just walking at them. Oh. No one knew what to do.
They would have been too far away. Oh, there it is. Oh, and it hits Big Fat LP again. But I believe he's too far away. No,
he's not. They stop him.
Damn, the snipes from Lamia Zealot.
They were able to make that combination.
Second snipe. Look at the camera. They show a camera. It's just a guy's hand. They just show a guy's hand. They're like, all right, there it is, boys. This is the intense movement that's going into this game. It's crazy that this happened. This tournament happened and people were like, wow, this is some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. Like, this is what inspired me. Watching these games, it was so intense. I was hardcore inspired to just be like a pro player after this. Holy man, this is too cool. All right, Abyssal, what was it called? Abyssal Rod? Abyssal Scepter. Holy it was too good. This item was actually broken, by the way. It was AoE magic damage buff. Anyone who was in 700 range, which is literally Kate auto range, got dealt 10% more magic damage.
Check it out if they need to. It looks like they're all going to go back to mid. Get this That's huge amount of damage on Caitlyn, taking half of her.
Oh wait, Element just went in.
And they are not able to take out anybody with that. I think that was a misclick by the hands of Elements as he threw down Tibbers in the middle of the lane. Anybody with that?
Wait, did he miss everyone? Oh no, it's so tough.
Take out anybody with that. I think that was a
flash ulti, the AD carry behind everyone. No one can even follow up. Oh Lord.
I don't think so. Annie not having her stun up as well, so they were able to just kind of walk out of that.
Oh my God, the flash over the wall from Xpeke. Holy shit. That's next level aggressiveness. My God, Xpeke was just too insane, wasn't he? What does Xpeke even do now? Isn't he an owner? I thought he like sold his company pretty much to Astralis. All right, the dive. Look at Xuxie just going in. Oh my God, they just murder them all. Yeah, man, it just got stomped by EU.
Able to push CLG back to the 5th place game. And that is a GG.
Okay, all right, this was a huge match because CLG was expected to win the tournament, and then you have the finals. Ragas Alistar. You had to ban out Xuxie's champions. Rumble, okay, Malzahar, and then Corki is AD carry at this point. But Brand was like a new champion. Okay, so as Aurelia. All right, so we're getting into game.
That they could do this. They could have easily gone.
Wait, they just all go mid and dance?
Yes.
This is the World Championship final and they're all mid and dancing. No way, no way. Like, this part was pretty brainless. Didn't really matter. It's just however much gold you had. That's what you bought. Level 2 Jarvan gang. Look at the Jarvan combo.
At the bottom lane, and yes, he has found Lemia's out. The flash out
in time to dodge. You throw your flag and then you try to like hit the flag. It was hard. You have to line it up.
And you know, we saw that last game, not playing too terribly defensively. Ramus, though, coming across as well. This is going to be interesting.
Oh, man, it's a fight.
We're not going to drop that.
The red buff advantage, though.
So can he get a taunt off? There's the taunt onto Lina. Lina taking a lot of damage. Good pillar of flame. Has to flash backwards. Jump into that turret. Stay safe for now. Applause from the audience. Thank you, guys. You know,
the return gang.
We want to. Everyone in this audience, if you want Fnatic to end up winning this tournament, actually, sorry, let me stop.
The return gang is too good.
The gank from Fnatic.
Look at how long the Powerball lasted. What the?
She takes a stun, but I think they coordinated that poorly because they both hit that at the same time. So I was trying to run away. Is slow, but that Elizabeth got
damn, so that's just too good.
Coming in here, where's there going to be an ultimate from Jarvan? And it may not need it. The Aurelia doing her ultimate, and there it is, first blood. And it looks like it is going to be
ultimate
Jarvan
execute from Jarvan.
Falling down
Early item. So he went this for MR because he was playing against triple MR topside. This is some SOAS tech. Holy, the gank.
unlucky on finding any champions there. And it looks like
it's
an
just so
ultimate
funny
middle.
how delayed it is.
Trying to do what he can here. The Pyroclasm going out.
Oh
and we're
my
going to
God.
see if they can get this down. No, he cannot.
Oh my God, the combo.
Down. Oh, she just gets
Pretty safe.
Where's the fight, man?
In range. Here comes Leonak. The ult goes off.
Oh,
looks like
the
Flash
ulti
is
because he
not
has no
up, so
flash.
the damage up, but he misses the stun. Actually, Pika doing a great job.
Oh,
and actually, the wall is
it's
beautiful
too
from
insane.
Anivia. He will ult onto Momo, do some nice damage there, but he will drop down PK.
God
Going
damn.
to fall. Leonak
Too good.
2-0 now in the game. Wonderful
AAA
play by
was too
him.
good.
They're going to go
Yes,
for it right now.
it's
Sana is
not
going
that
to
bad.
taunt and push in here with defensive ball curl. They're getting it down about half health. Leonak getting pushed around a fair amount. That means he's got to be
Defensive
careful.
ball curl.
He does
Wait,
not
what
want to
is
be the
Ramus
first one
W
dead.
called
And
now?
AAA
What is the name
are
of it?
in range. He also taking some damage.
Oh, wait, hold on. We got to fight.
Taking a lot of damage. The Janna ult is strong.
Hey,
Corki
Janna
pretty
ult.
safe here. The Dragon still doing a lot of damage. Cyanide must run away. Leonak must run away as well. So as staying
Dude, 5
there
people on
Lemmy
Dragon,
Zelt.
they
The
still
stun
couldn't
is
kill
good
it.
from Anivia. Touche is safe. Lemmy Zelt will flash out, and the Dragon's going to be free to AAA. It is so low, and they will get that kill. Soa's getting very low. Will not quite die though.
Oh, he hit the stun.
And just tons of flashes getting blown on both sides. Oh, they've caught Momo,
the ulti
actually.
over the wall with
Knocked
the
in air,
ward.
now
Oh, wait,
becoming
no,
an
that
egg.
was a W.
Soa's going to jump in the front. That ultimate is strong. Shuji taking some damage.
Soaz is just literally
looks like
unkillable.
they'll keep themselves alive. They will
Wow.
build the egg.
Because of his
but that is
items.
it.
But there is some movement coming around here from Fnatic as they move 3 people towards mid. A nice arrow going on to Melisande. We heard that hit. Melisande could be going down here. Nice ult from Sona, and they're going to be able to focus her down quite quickly.
He had oracles, right?
3-0 now in
That was
favor
huge. If you
against
killed the
All
support
Authority
with
as they look
oracles,
to
it
take
was
this to a
massive.
second
Soa's in the
game.
front. If he gets taunted by, no, it's not going to matter. There comes the jump on a Cyanide. He has to run ball curl on, but it doesn't really matter.
Wow.
The true damage is strong.
Okay,
The Malzahn
Jarvan's
will pick
dead
up
for
their
Ramus
first kill.
death.
And PK going to drop down to Soaz. Soaz getting low.
Dude, the
taking a lot
rally
of mage
mechanics are
damage right
so
there. Yellow Star
troll
taking
to
a lot
watch.
of turret shots. Lemmy Zelt is
It's so
dodging.
grief.
Thankfully, those slows will not die. Oh,
Oh
Momo
my
gets
God,
blown
the skill shot. He's
up
too
right
good.
there. Wow, that damage output was strong from Shushe and Lamia Zealot.
Yeah, they may here. Jarvan is trying to back up, and he's going to try to take the
Teleport from
damage.
Aurelia.
And we see the arrow coming out onto Lamia's. Very nice job there. Staying alive, but no, Corki goes down as trying to fire off the arrows. The first one doing that critical. The ultimate going onto Shushe there, focusing Brand with the double ult. And it seems like
and everything's
it's
just
still going. A
DC'd.
little bit of glitch on the stream there. And we are going to see with the XPK getting taken down by Yellow Star. Great job
It's
with
just
Ash
DC'd
on the
and everyone
focus
just doesn't
of
care.
the Mage. XPK definitely need to be taken down in that fight. Brand will also go down. Janna falling
Yeah,
to
bro,
the ground by the
it's
hands
just
of
DC'd.
Soaz.
Happens.
Yellow Star, oh no, so Yellow Star rather, getting a double kill. Turret range, he's still against All Authority, is doing an amazing job right now in this match against All Authority.
Yo, but Shushe was smart. He knew to go Void Staff because they were going MR.
And just take this one.
The double heart of
handily.
gold stack.
Another ace has been scored there.
Now they
Looks
siege
like
top.
Ash already has Infinity Edge and Phantom Dancer. She's in great shape here, putting towards what looks like a Banshee.
Dude, these were good times.
And then pushing it onto the turret. The damage output is strong. Yellow Star getting low, and there's Cyanide at 5, getting that taunt. And wow, Brand's damage output is huge right there. Leonak jump again, gonna drop as well. 2
They
kills
defend
for
it.
nothing. Cyanide is low, but a great fight from Fnatic. They're gonna keep chasing now. Kuja gonna take a nice, huge
the
combo
stun.
right there,
Shushe
and
was that
gone
insane.
Is Sona.
Baron's up. Are they gonna do Baron?
They could Baron.
They could definitely Baron. Looks like
They can
Momo
Baron.
is trying to
Freak
get away
nose.
from this one without going down. Yeah, very good wall. Going to be able to throw down that ultimate. It's only going to be taken
Oh
up
my
because
God.
he went out of the distance. And
Anivia is just too good.
Make his way out. We could have a powerball heal here by Cyanide, but he actually took a lot of damage.
He's
from that
kiting the
ult.
whole
So
team.
now they're
Baron, bro.
and
Chase the
follow
Anivia.
here. Will he
Chase
be able to
him.
make it out alive? I don't know. This pillar is going to come on the other side. Do they have enough vision? But Aurelia coming around, going to be in the bush with Brand, missing the pillar of fire. He is just standing in the null zone, flashing over the edge. We see the ultimate from Brand coming around. Soaz trying to do a lot of damage here. Momo comes in, trying to lay down the ultimate as well with Anivia. A great amount of
my
focus.
God.
Cyanide falls. to
AAA
Ramus,
was so
and it is
insane.
going to be 2 down, and that one is Malzahar also went down. Fnatic, it looks like they are going to lose another one. Shushe goes down,
this
and
is the
coming
moment.
across was the
This was a
Ash
huge
arrow.
moment,
Beautiful
guys.
job. She is all the way down in middle for against All Authority, and
The
Ash
base
looks like
arrow,
Ramus
dude.
comes in
Look at
trying
where
to lay
Ash
down the
throws
ultimate
it.
as well. With
Ash
Anivia,
has to,
a
like,
great
back
amount of
here.
focus.
Just wait
Cyanide
for Ash
falls
to
as
stop on the
Ramus,
minimap.
and it is going to be 2 down, and that one is
There.
Malzahar also went down. Fnatic, it looks like
think
they
he has
are
already
going
shot it.
to lose
Yep,
another one.
there it is.
She goes down, and
Oh
coming
my
across
God.
was the Ash arrow. A beautiful job. She is all the way down
how
in the
did that
middle
stun
for
so
against
little?
All Authority, and they are going to turn that fight around. And
Frozen
will be able
mallet?
to take this turret. They're putting pressure, and the Ash arrow coming in huge. A beautiful Anivia wall coming out.
The
And they're able
combo.
to take down Brand. Shushe falls.
That it?
He will not be able to help his team. Melisande also goes down against All Authority, putting on a clinic here just under the turret of
EU
Fnatic.
teams were actually
They
so
can
much
get
better
that
than
up.
NA
They
teams.
really
Man, how
need to
times have
outpush
changed. Now
very
NA
hard
teams
right
and
now
EU
in
teams
favor of
both
against
just
All Authority, and
quarterfinalists,
they're
you
gonna
know.
use this to their
Same level
advantage as
skill
they
between the
have
regions,
3
but back
minion
then, man,
waves
EU
with
was
super
ahead.
minions on the way.
Gonna be
Damn,
happening
triple
almost
inhib.
Definitely
It's
here.
too much.
AAA pushing in on the Nexus turrets. Looks like the first 2 will fall, but here comes the counterattack from sign an FI, gonna stun in there. Yellowstar getting very, very low.
Look at the Jarvan under both turrets.
Okay. Jump in on Yellowstar. Will get the kill, but will die in sequence.
Wait, Corki just flashed into the whole enemy team. Hit the turret and Nivea 1 auto. Come on, man.
Yes. They will.
Gana shield on the turret.
The Nexus is available. They're still alive, but it's a 3v4 in their.
Are they gonna back off here? There's no way they back off, right?
First damage. Will it be a kill? It almost will. 240 points.
Something's gonna be big. Somebody has to overextend. The damage being done to the Nexus so much. It's already at half health in a matter of seconds, and there it is. The first game going to against all authority in the underdog.
Okay, so this even the score at 1-1, and now the final thing. You can't even find a game. You can't even find a game that's 720p. So for the last game of the World Championships, we just have to use highlights because there isn't a full game VOD that is 720p that I think is findable on the internet. I looked for a long time. I found this where it's in like a box. Like it's some weird format. So AAA versus Fnatic World Championship highlights. I think we're just gonna do highlights for the last game. Oh, somebody found one. Somebody found one that actually works. How did you find this? Holy moly. What is this? Is this 1080? This looks nice. This looks crisp. Okay. Here we go.
Moving in. Let's see if he can grab this.
He does land the seer. They're going for the
attack. The flash from Shushay. He was that good.
Shushay picking up the first kill.
Shushay was just that good. Look at this.
Moving in. Let's see if he can grab this.
He does land the seer. They're going for the attack, and they will be able to take it down. Shushay.
Damn, he's too good. I love how Madrid's worked. So this item for jungle, the way it worked was it just had a random chance to deal like 500 damage to a camp. That was just what it was. So you'd get lucky sometimes and like hit something twice and one-shot it, or you just sit there the whole time and just not ever kill a camp. Oh, somebody's getting picked.
Warwick going out. Looks like they were able to get out of that as Warwick did not really suppress with his ultimate.
Shushay with the ulti. The damage. Wait, how did Yellowstar end up here? Wait, what did Yellowstar do? Okay, let's watch Yellowstar. Just watch only Yellowstar here.
Warwick did not really suppress with his ultimate. The Janna ult coming out. Yellowstar just staying alive.
He just flash W's into the whole enemy team, or what happens? Nah. Come on, Yellowstar.
Not really suppressed with his ultimate. The Janna
He's just going forward, bro.
By the hands.
Oh, then he flashed into the wall at the end.
Like
Respect.
is going to be doing a lot of damage as BK picking up a double kill now. And Fnatic is really taking control of this fight. A third kill coming out in the hands of XBK for the triple. Top Malzahar is being thwarted into the bush, trying to lose the vision, but Clairvoyance goes down. The null zone is missed, and he may be able to flash out of this one, taking a lay waste, but he lives.
Oh, he actually gets hit.
HP left. It's going to be a big focus fight here, and it looks like Karthus will be ulted on. He is still alive, and he will be able to cast for an amount of time.
He ults to kill Moma.
Will definitely go down. Sao is living, and Warwick could come in with the suppression.
Look at it!
Take him out. Popped up, and he stops the Warwick ultimate. Cyanide right inside the turret range. Will he be able to take him out? Was this a bad decision for Cyanide? And a beautiful job by
man. Wait, Warwick ult did negative damage. How is this champion even viable in the jungle? How is this even viable? This shit was terrible. What the?
Wow, Fnatic's just gonna go for that.
Yep.
And Triple A's gonna go for a turret instead.
Yep.
That's pretty smart.
Gold for gold.
All right, the dragon for turret trade. Oh, the arrow.
We are going to have to see who takes the brunt of
Look at Expected just going in. Just willing to die for the team.
They are going to have to get out of that wake and try to fight.
There's the ulti. Oh my god, he just knew.
Karthus coming down, doing a ton of damage.
That was optimal Karthus play. Look at Yellowstar in the middle of the whole enemy team.
Moma trying
Holy
but he goes down as you saw Warwick take him, and the blood scent is just going to stop a very
and Shushay flashes for the guy that's 100% dead. Nice. All right, I blame Yellowstar. He was just an enter.
Is so low and inside, and that is damage on the Corki. Corki will fall. Fnatic going to keep trying to chase down. Will they be able to catch up on Kuja? A slow will land, but up there is Jarvan. He's going to try to blow up Melisande. Can he get it? He's got Orko. He's getting healed by himself. Yes, Leonard will pick that one up. Lenny is out kind of low. Leonard going to be saved by Janna, but the rest of the team coming in. Shushay going to not hit a W. Going to keep chasing on to Soros, but Soros looks pretty safe right now.
Our farm is pretty pog. Yeah, if only he could like not run it down in every single fight. Back when League of Legends was a game of skill expression. Well, I actually do like that people didn't die as quickly back then. I feel like the fact that League is all about getting like absolutely one-shot now by everything. I mean, like, obviously I've learned over time to just be more adaptive to that style of play, but like I don't think it's that healthy, to be honest. Like when I play Talon, like obviously now when you watch me play, I play a ton of Talon. When I play Talon and I kill somebody in literally like a third of a second, I don't feel that good about it. I don't know.
They're gonna jump onto this.
I feel like damage creep is a legit thing.
Not getting a kill, but getting them low. Can they pick up Moma? He is the one in front, but wow, Shushay dropping to
Oh, Shushay's just dead. This is the turn.
Leonak doing a good job here. They're still chasing down. Jonna getting the slow off. They're trying to run away. One kill.
Okay, the Baron rush. And you can see it through fog back then, I'm pretty sure.
But it's going to be a little too late. They have gotten the Baron grab, and here we go. The fight is on. The arrow is good. The ult, unfortunately, whips from Brand. Leonak in the front.
Oh, Brand with the one-man ult. Nice.
They shook over Soaz. He will flash over the wall. Not be able to reinitiate very well, but Fnatic stuck in the back in this Baron pit. PK getting extremely
Cyanide onto Leonak. Okay.
Looks like they will pick that one up, but now
Corki in the middle of all 5 people, and Soaz is in.
Soaz will fall first. Yellowstar running away to the left-hand side, and now they're going to jump onto Kuja. Kuja will fall. Everyone's still alive from Fnatic. 3 dead from AAA. Damn,
they did a sneak Baron. Card this almost is death cap. Death cap level 16. Too insane. This is why Skara like kind of revolutionized the game in North America. Like Skara was the first Karthus that was able to actually farm. He would just farm his items quickly. He would farm his Wraith camp, farm Wolf camp. Like he would just farm and get really, really strong really quickly. And other people just didn't even understand that this was a possibility. So Skara was a player that completely changed the game in North America.
Yeah, they're going to go for the damage output. And here we go. The Asher are going to hit onto Jarvan. They're going to keep moving on. Pika going to land a nice wall. They shook over this turret first. The teleport coming in from Aurelia. And here
oh my god. Pekka had the movement.
Pika in the front. Going to let himself die. The flash comes
Damn, the flash in. Pekka had the moves back then. He just wants to die to ulti.
As well. And here we go. The ult coming in.
Because it was impossible to ulti while alive. You just had to ulti while dead. That was the tech.
So no big tank for AAA. Oh wow, the nice damage out there on that.
All right.
Yellowstar getting blown up by Brand right
the
there.
QSS
will hurt him, and Gragas, not Gragas, what? Cyanide.
Oh, Cyanide!
Great flash picking that one. And Aurelia gets stunned, but Cyanide still getting low, getting chased down by Aurelia. Shushay having to flash almost as to a turret. He will die to a turret. Cyanide goes down as well. A good switch back there.
Crazy. These players have worse mechanics than current plat players. Yeah, but they'd also played a lot less than current plat players. Current plat players have been playing the game for like 4 or 5 years, some of them. Whereas like the game for a lot of these people had been picked up within the last year.
They're going to focus Aurelia here, and they go for the suppression, but she gets the stun on Warwick right as he does his ultimate. She falls down in the null zone. A very nice job by Brand. Lamia taking down Linak, and it looks like 3 have now fallen for AAA. Moma also going down. Huge damage. There goes Corki.
Standing there and autoing.
Down Fnatic. They're going to come into this fight, and there we go. The battle will start. Demacia is yelled. Linak in front, going to take some damage. Momo already blowing up PK, and Linak actually living right here. What will the damage be? Soaz in the front. Soaz going to take a lot of damage. Wow. Will not quite yet die. Momo getting blown up by Shushay. That will be a kill, and that's a looks like 2 for 1. Yellowstar getting away. Linak, no health. Kuja quite down as well. Shushay going to land the W, missing the Q, but Ash lands a slow. Can Kuja fall?
Okay.
As well. Looks like they're just going to stop and go.
Oh, this is when your Q is the slow on Ash. I remember this. Fish to win.
Forward,
That's it.
In the enemy base. Jonna will shield the turret. They're just going to jump onto this turret right now. Silent FI taking the damage. He's going to be okay with this. 1 turret is down. They're going to back off for now. Leonak taking a lot of damage from Ash. 300, 300, 300 damage. Crits are out there.
Crits, man. Holy.
Fnatic going to win the Season 1 championship if they can hold on. This Nexus will go down. Congratulations to
Too crazy. Was that IWillFailure? Is that who that is? Damn, they won Worlds. That's what it was. That was it? Best of 3? Yep, best of 3. You won Worlds. There it is. We'll start getting into some of the more recent games, but I figured we might as well just start at the beginning of everything. So there we have it, bro. That's gonna be it for that.